All right, we are back for the Blanime podcast, episode 5.
5? What's the Spanish way? Cinco.
That's like the easiest Spanish number to remember. I'm done with you, Nate.
It's been a long day.
I'm done. This is your boy Mike, and then I'm with my co-host Sine.
What's up, y'all?
And then we also have a friend of the podcast, Derek, in the building. We shouted him out on episode 1. Yes. But yeah, we are back again, fresh off that Broly episode where we had to, go into that movie, which was amazing.
And we watched it.
We were definitely watching it a minute ago. Illegally.
Because nothing's legal these days.
Correct. We definitely downloaded it. But yeah, just excited to be back with you guys again for another week. We're trying to be consistent, so thank you guys for tuning in. This has been really fun. We're trying to get better each week. This week we don't have a set in stone topic we're going to talk about. We're just going to pretty much talk about some stuff that we're currently watching individually, and then we do have a show that we're both watching as a group for the Blanime Facebook group, and so we'll definitely go into some details about that. So Nate, like what you watching right now that's kind of caught your interest?
So right now, man, I've been watching Super. So if you guys listened to last week's episode, you guys know. I mean, I'm familiar with Dragon Ball Z, Super and all that, but I hadn't actually taken the time to watch Super. So I went and watched Broly and then backtracked and watched the first 2 movies that have been going through. And Super's been good. I'm right before the Tournament of Power.
Let's go.
So I know it's finna really turn up. I've been really enjoying it. I've been binge watching, definitely, because I went from episode 28 and I'm on episode 86 right now. We talking about within 2 weeks, maybe not even a whole 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think it's been like a week and a half since me, Nay, and TJ went and saw Super Broly, and Nay's probably watched at least 80 episodes?
Yeah, I don't watch probably about 60, 70 episodes. I've played no games.
Yeah, so I appreciate Broly for inspiring Nate to finally finish Super and get into the shit. So
finally.
Yeah. And Nate doesn't fuck with long anime, so she's actually about to watch all 130 episodes of this episode.
Which says a lot.
I'm so excited.
It says a lot. And with watching as much as I have, going back and watching Broly, there was stuff that I caught, like when it fast forwarded to Vegeta and Goku fighting.
Yeah.
When Whis was eating and Beerus was sitting there, a lot like that little stuff was making sense to me, because I was like, oh yeah, okay, Whis and them, they come to Earth to eat all the time. Like
them
little
niggas
stuff,
are hungry, yeah.
Yeah, like little stuff that I looked over the first time I watched Broly. Since I watched Super, I'm like, okay, this makes sense. Like, I've watched their characters build up, so I understand, I get it. So I'm enjoying Super.
Good shit. I'm proud of you. I really am. Yeah, because now you can see like why everybody else is like hype in Broly. Seeing from pretty much the beginning to directly right after the Tournament of Power. So did you like have any questions, like anything you were confused on so far? Because I know you're like right before the tournament.
I'm not really confused. I'm a little, I want to see his nigga Jiren.
Yeah, you're not ready for Jiren.
That's very interesting. He's interesting to me because when they did the little mini, whatever you want to call it, matches, so for Zeno or whatever. They kept bringing his name up. What was that, Universe 11? No.
Yeah, Universe 11.
11, yeah.
It is 11,
They were talking about him, and I did see a glimpse of him maybe a couple episodes ago.
You're not ready for Jiren.
He looked like a real nigga.
Jiren is that nigga.
He looked like it. He swole, he big. I'm like, yo, this nigga like he finna come and tell y'all. Y'all might, Universe 7, y'all might be gone. Like, I mean, y'all really might be gone. Looking at him, he was meditating at the end of the episode. When I seen him, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I really don't know, like, if it came down to it, who would win between Jiren and Broly. It took, Goku and Vegeta fusing in order to beat Broly. It took, you'll see what happens, with Jiren's fight and everything, but he's so strong. He's like it's unexplainable how strong he is.
And I'm sure he's in control.
You'll see.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say I'll probably be there. I know by the next time we record, I'll be probably finished with.
I can't
Super.
wait till you finish so we can talk about it. Yeah.
I'm really excited. That one has really been keeping my interest, and I think a lot of it is because, like you said, the action, the fights. Because pretty much every episode you get in a fight.
Yeah.
And that's easier to watch than when you watching some stuff. Like something not like Death Note. We know there's not a lot of animes like that, but when you watching an anime that doesn't have a lot of action, it is easy to get little like, I ain't gonna finish this because they ain't really doing nothing. So I actually went back and watched Dead Man Wonderland. Cause I don't know why I even did that, but I wanted to. And he was a crybaby. His name was it Gunther?
Yeah.
Gunther,
yeah.
Boy, this nigga was crying. I was like, I see why I was kind of like, bruh. All you doing is crying, bro. And Shiro had to save your ass.
Yeah. I mean, he was pretty much the Deku before Deku, so just a little crybaby, with some potential. So.
Right. And I wish they would have finished did a second season. Maybe though.
Who knows? They might bring it back one day. Just like they brought Super back out of a 15-year or 20-year hiatus or whatever. So. It might come back eventually. Just like Yu, I think came back for a few episodes last year. I want them to finish Bleach. Shit, fuck everything else. I want them to finish out Bleach. You don't even know.
I didn't finish Bleach, but it's okay.
I'm gonna make you watch that. I'm gonna do you like the Broly movie. I'm gonna let you watch the fight between Ichigo and Aizen, and you'll be one to finish the series out after you see that fight.
Will. It's funny. So we had to do this thing at work. I had to do like a company video kind of thing. So they had a production company come in from Georgia, and one of the dudes, my manager told them that I do podcasting and other stuff, so I wouldn't be too shy in front of a camera. Well, one of the dudes was asking me, what do I podcast or do videos about and stuff, and I was like, well, I do one about social issues and stuff. I do one about anime, and I lit up, and he's like, oh, one of the guys on the that's working with us right now, he's really into anime. I actually added him to the group.
Oh, okay.
So he's new. I'll probably tag him in something so everybody can see him or whatever. And he's going to Japan this year.
Oh wow.
That's what I said. And one of our Blanime members right now, moderator, she's in Japan right now.
Oh, Diara.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's there right now, sending all them pictures and stuff.
I'm mad jealous.
Group chat. I'm so.
I know that ramen over there fire.
Why was that the first thing I thought? I was like, I know that ramen. Like, I
know that ramen heater.
Man, say. I get so hungry when they be eating. Like on Super, when they be eating, like Bulma be cooking, bro.
Bulma don't be cooking shit. She has chefs and all the other shit over there. Bulma is rich as fuck.
Yeah, she do. She
she be having shit prepared.
We should be saying like, are you gonna cook Bulma? Like she be cooking, so I'm like,
cooking
shit. Throw down.
Bulma have probably a gang, a whole team of chefs that prepare all her shit. Cause the dope thing about the funny thing about Super is like, so Whis and Beerus, they're not from Earth, so they don't really know all the foods that they have. So one thing I'm probably sure you've seen in Super is like, she'll be like, oh, I got this dish you've never had before, and then she'll give him like I think it was ramen one time. She gave a nigga ramen and he just went crazy like, oh my god, this is great. And
they ain't had nothing nasty yet from what I've watched. Everything they've eaten, they've been like, oh, this is wonderful, this is amazing. Ooh, what do you have?
And I imagine it probably is like that. It's just so in realistic terms, if I had never had anything to eat from Earth and then somebody put a slice of pizza in front of me, I'll probably lose my shit. Like, and
they ain't gained no weight.
I mean, these niggas are guys. They ain't about to gain no fucking weight. There ain't no calories to a guy.
Boy Champa.
That nigga.
Boy Champa.
He got a low metabolism.
I did watch that baseball episode, the filler episode.
Oh, I can't believe you watched it.
I did, because I was going to skip it because I realized there was a filler, but I was like, TJ and Mike said go ahead and watch it.
Yeah, it was
kind of funny.
It
was so funny.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
That was a nice little comic relief right there. But I'm glad you said that, because I do have a question about Whis, because when they had the rules when the high priest, whatever his name is, did
Grand Zeno.
Yeah, was giving the rules out. They said that the universes will be, erased except they're angels. I knew Reese was something different. I didn't know he was an angel. So, and when we say angel, I'm thinking like
no wings. Yeah.
But I know he colder than Beerus. So are all the angels like that across the universes? Yeah.
So I don't know if you've seen their dad, but
it was the high priest dude that was doing
the blue
So he got 12 kids, or he just got
exactly. So
I'm done, yo. I was wondering if he was all their daddy.
Yeah. So that's all their dad, and he's like the grand angel or whatever. I don't know what his actual term is. I guess high priest or whatever. So he's the dad of them, and then so each universe has a Kai, a god of destruction, and an angel. And so one thing that I don't know if they went over yet, but I mean it's not really like a spoiler or nothing like that. But like if the god of destruction dies, then the Kai dies.
Yeah, the Kai. I do remember.
Or if the Kai dies, then the god of destruction dies. So yeah, they go hand in hand. So the angels aren't linked to that, so they'll stay alive if their universe gets erased.
They'll get a new god of destruction to be attached to. Because I did hear that, and I was like, "Why them niggas don't die? Everybody else do."
Yeah.
And I do think it's some whole shit that the Supreme Kais had that little funky ass meeting where old boy was like, "I think we should ask Grey Zeno to."
Oh yeah, them niggas just trying to live, yeah.
Right. I'm like, that's why y'all bitch ass probably finna be erased. With you over here trying to sneak and shit.
Yeah. And niggas is in survival mode, like
they are, but
nigga, we might not win this.
Goku, and I'm like, really?
I low key be mad too, bro. If I was minding my fucking business and next thing I know, oh shit, y'all niggas universe might get destroyed. Huh?
Right. But Grey Zeno was already had that idea.
Yeah.
It wasn't, and see, I guess that's what's making me mad that everybody's so mad at Goku, because I'm like, little do y'all know, this nigga had it planned. Goku just so happened was bored and he brought it up sooner than when it was supposed to happen. But y'all niggas was still in hot water regardless. It was just gonna be now or later.
He was definitely thinking about getting people out of here.
Yeah, he was, because he was bored. So like, y'all don't even know y'all asses had been on the chopping block.
This is true. This is very true.
Oh man, they would make me so mad. That's why when they didn't call Universe 7 Kai, and they didn't say something weird. I'm like, y'all hoe ass boy. I can't wait till y'all get erased.
Oh yeah, they was shitty. And then you'll see like when the tournament comes on, like how the shit transpired. They did a really good job. But like I said, we'll talk about that later because I know you haven't seen it yet. But when you see it, I can't wait to talk to you about it. The tournament is dope because it's not like it's nothing like that tournament between Champa and Beerus. It's not like that at all.
Totally different.
Yeah, so it's not like some one-on-one shit at all.
So question, this Tournament of Power arc, will this get me literally all the way to Broly?
Yeah, so like literally that fight scene between Goku and Vegeta at the beginning of Broly, that's like damn near a day or two or whatever after the Tournament of Power.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of figured that, but I was like, the Tournament of Power arc must be pretty long because, like I told you, I'm where Goku went to go get number 17.
Yeah.
I'm probably sure they about to fight.
I think it's the total thing is, I think it's 30 episodes. I think like around episode 100 is like when shit actually like starts and goes from there, because I know it's the last episode is 131. I'm pretty sure. So. Okay. Yeah, you'll see, but like it's really dope. It's one of the dopest concepts. It's nothing like anything we've seen in any of the Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT series. It's a totally different concept, especially since it's a tournament, which tournaments are pretty normal, I'd say, in most fighting animes. Like there's like 2 or 3 tournaments. Kenichi, there's plenty of tournaments. I'm sure Baki, there's a tournament. Like, it's a bunch of different stuff. There's a bunch of different action fighting animes that have tournaments in there. And this is a completely different concept. And I appreciate them for doing that.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So what are you watching? I know you told me to start Black Clover, but I think you are happy that I'm doing Super, so you haven't pressured me about Black Clover.
Oh no, yeah, no. Black Clover, I'm not even finished with it myself, so I think I'm like in the late 50s. And I think total right now it's like 69 episodes. But yeah, I'm definitely watching that. That's like the most consistent thing I'm watching, and I'm very happy with it so far. It's kind of like a mix. Did you ever watch Fairy Tail?
No, I didn't watch Fairy Tail.
So it's similar to Fairy Tail.
Familiar. I've heard the name, but I haven't watched any of that, so I'm not familiar.
Fairy Tail is cool too, but you'll probably hate Fairy Tail because Fairy Tail has some good action, but Fairy Tail definitely is long as hell, and it definitely has fillers. So I can see you not watching Fairy Tail just because they definitely have a lot of fillers, and I'm like, all right, bro. But like the good meat of the story, it's a good story. But yeah, Black Clover is really good. It was funny because I was on Twitter, and I was on the Blanime app, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to start Black Clover. And then one of our followers who also does an anime podcast, Quirky Jerk, she was like, yeah, well, if you're going to watch Black Clover, just make sure you turn the volume down. And I was like, all right, well, bet, let me see what she's talking about. So I turned it on, and the main character, Asta, he yells, and he's loud as shit. All he does.
I think I did watch the first episode. So yeah, he's like the blonde-headed. No.
He has like a whitish gray hair.
Okay, that's who I was talking about, but that shows you how much I watched of it then.
Mm-hmm. But it was funny because like she was dead on because that nigga, well, he yells and he's very loud. He's very rambunctious. He's extra as fuck. Yeah. So yeah, he's always yelling and being loud. But I like his character a lot because he's on some I don't give a damn what happens. I ain't giving up type shit, and he don't lose.
See, that's lit.
Yeah, he don't lose at all. So
that probably be my next one. Well, I really want to watch Attack on Titan, but I don't know, bro. Like I tried to start.
Man, I don't know. Me and you at the minimum, we can watch Attack on Titan together. That way we can like go through because neither one of us has seen any episodes out of season 3.
No.
So whenever you done with Super, and I'll be done with Black Clover, then we can like as a pair, like, hey, let's finish Attack on Titan.
Okay.
Because I don't think Attack on Titan is that many episodes. I don't think.
No, it's probably I would think no more than maybe 15. Usually each. Oh no, maybe 20.
It might be 20.
About 20 episodes.
Yeah, I'm about to look right now. Let me see what Hulu talking about.
I really need to kind of go back and refresh my memory.
Low-key, yeah, I remember what happened.
I have not watched this since this is 2019. I didn't watch 2018 because that's season 3 is pretty much 2018. So I really haven't watched this since 2017.
It's only 12 episodes.
Oh, it's only 12.
Yeah, we low key could finish that in a few days.
That,
yeah.
We can watch that within a week.
Yeah, low key.
Yeah. I just kind of like what Chad was saying earlier. You be like, damn, it ain't no hope, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
for
damn,
sure,
this holiday just no hope. Like,
yeah.
Like, what the fuck Aaron gonna do? Like, what are y'all gonna do? Y'all mutating and shit.
It's some wild shit going on Attack on Titan. So season 2 is only 12 episodes too. So technically,
so the first season was like 20 some episodes.
The first season was 25 episodes.
Yeah,
and then they did 12 and 12 in these next two. So yeah, if we wanted to, we could get a refresher on season 2, and then watch season 3. Either way,
season 4 would probably come out like April.
Ah shit, I don't even think they've announced season 4 yet. Because it hasn't been off that long.
No, it hasn't.
Let's see, Attack on Titan season 4. Attack on Titan season 4 release date. No, it's not even. They don't even have a release date for it yet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Feel better.
Yeah, no, we good money. We can definitely watch season 2 and season 3. Kind of refresh yourselves on season 2 and make sure we're back. Because it's been a minute since we watched season 2, and then go straight into season 3.
Man, say, like for real.
I think season 2 has dubbed and sub.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I've never watched Attack on Titan dubbed.
And yeah, it's cool. I've seen them both.
Really, I really haven't. And
I don't have a problem with voices either way on this one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I have not. I was gonna just throw this out there real quick. I was telling you earlier, I was on Twitter and my anime Twitter following
Okay.
It's really coming up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I see a lot of anime stuff, and there was a thread. If you follow me on Twitter _Sine, I retweeted this.
Sine _
Sine, damn, is it really?
I gotta fix her damn ad because she don't even remember her own ad. It's Sine _
It's Sine _ Sorry guys, I think my Instagram is
SENAE _
What would I do with that mic? Because I sure don't know. What he said. I retweeted this. It's an underappreciated anime thread. So it was like drop 4 animes you think deserve more credit.
I can see that. Let me hear this.
The one that the dude that created the thread, he put Psychopath.
Okay. I heard great.
Iron-Blooded Orphans, Mobile Suit Gundam.
Facts.
Darker Than Black.
Okay.
And then Ergo Proxy, which that one looks like that one really is appealing to me. Kind of dark, you know how I am. That's really appealing
like some
to
goth
me.
Shit.
Yeah, it does. I was like, okay, that's really.
Ergo Proxy. I ain't never heard of that in my
Then
life.
somebody else put Relife.
Never heard of it.
Red Garden, Live to Kill. The Devil is a part timer.
Oh, I've seen that.
Is that pretty good?
It's kind of comedy. It's not like a whole lot of action. Yeah, it's more.
Blue
it's more
Exorcist
so.
comedy.
But see, Blue Exorcist actually has some good action.
Yeah.
I don't remember the Devil's a part timer being like full of action and shit like that. So it more so is for you to laugh at on some. The Devil's actually like working retail type shit. So.
Right.
Yeah.
This must be Parasite. That gotta be Parasite. Gangsta. I've seen that.
Gangsta.
Gunslinger Girl.
I heard that's good.
I mean, they had quite a bit. There was another one I said I was gonna watch that I was telling you. Where is that one at? Somebody had Dead Man Wonderland on here. I was like, yep, that's the one I shared. Dead Man Wonderland. They put Gangsta, The Future Diary, and then Death Parade. And that's the one that I showed you that kind of reminds me of Black Butler. And I really think I'm gonna at least look. I'm gonna put it in my queue on Funimation tonight. Really do that right now.
Death Parade definitely looks like Black Butler.
Yeah, so I didn't even know the girl that actually put that tweet, which her name is Tay Nichelle with a whole bunch of E's at the end. She said it was a good one. Shout out to her. Follow her on Twitter at Tay Nichelle. I think I'm gonna follow her because she obviously, is in anime. But that was a really good thread. I've seen a lot of stuff that appeals to what I like. That dark, kind of sketchy kind of stuff. I think I might find a few things to watch from here. Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere. Log Horizon. That Kill la Kill, I guess they put on here. I didn't know Kill la Kill would have been underrated. Boy, did they put GT or Kai as an underrated
Fuck
anime?
no.
They put Yu Yu as an underrated anime?
Yu Yu is not underrated. I think
Samurai
anybody that
Champ,
watches anime respects the fuck out of Yu Yu.
This is some people don't know what they be talking about.
And GT and Kai can kiss my ass. So.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I am done. Oh, this one, another plunge into the heart of terror.
What are you?
I don't know. That one look kind of dark. This shit look like some Death Note shit.
Another? Oh yeah, definitely dark. That's probably some shit you like.
Exactly. So let me go politely to my Funimation stuff.
Did you ever download the app I told you about, Kitsu? All right, so Kitsu is this app that lets you kind of keep track of your anime, like the stuff that you watch and the stuff that you're currently watching.
Oh.
And so I know I put it in the group one day, but like some shit like I know I need to watch and I'll forget about it, so I can just look on Kitsu and be like, okay, this is what I need to put. This is on my list now, and it'll let you like literally search any anime or manga that's out.
Really?
And you can like kind of organize your shit, and so like.
Is that how is that the app you used when we was doing our top 10?
Yes, it is. Yes.
I was noticing you had it like I had mine in my notes, but I was like, it looks like he's actually like on an app.
Yes. And so so this is the shit I got right now. So this top one is like the actual Japanese name for the Rising of the Shield Hero, and so I'm actually on episode 3 of that one. And then Black Clover. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, Kitsu is a great app. It's on Apple. I don't know if it's on
say the rising of the Shield Hero.
I guess.
Kate knows. Misha, no, boy. When I say they names and shit, I can't do it. Oh, my tongue don't roll. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I need to pick. I'll ask off air because I'm gonna go crazy and see how to say it.
Yeah, and then like you can actually like comment under each episode like how you felt about it and see what other people say about it.
Can people follow you on there or something?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Something to the extent. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, it's a good ass app, and
I need that because that keep me in line, and then it can help me remember what I've watched too. Just like you said, like overall, because I feel like I've let some stuff slip, and I have watched it. Yeah,
and I don't have it lets you put on there like what you've completed. So I have like 47 on here. I know I've watched more than 47 animes, but like High School of the Dead, Dead Man Wonderland, My Hero Academia, Zoids, Shuffle. Oh yeah, that was something else. Air Gear. Yeah, all that stuff is on there. Batum should have been on the underrated list. I'm putting that on there for my entry. Batum is like this game where they have bombs and they drop these convicts on the island, and in order to get off the island, you have to play this game called Batum. And the Batum is you throw the bombs at people and you try to kill them. And it's a lot of gore, it's a lot of action, it's a lot of
right up my alley.
It's a lot of sadistic shit going on that one. So
is it long?
No, it's really short actually. I want to say it was only 12 episodes. Let me see.
Right up my alley.
Batum. Yep, Batum was only 12 episodes. Yeah.
That sounds like something quick.
It's something quick you can knock out. But I like that one. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
That's an underrated one for me.
When we get off here, I'm definitely gonna have to see that app and then kind of see what you've watched and kind of put it on my.
For sure.
To watch list.
Yeah, no, Batum is definitely dope. But yeah, what were we even talking about? Oh, Black Clover. Yeah, so I mean, I'm on that right now. Asta's a great main character. I think he's basically. Just kind of give you a description of how it is. So he lives in a world where everybody has magic powers, everybody. And so he doesn't have any magic power at all. He has 0. So he's like kind of shitty.
How he born?
He's born no. Him and another guy. They were orphans and they were dropped on the doorstep of this pastor. And so the pastor takes them in and raises them and everything. And it's the other guy who's taller, good looking, has a lot of magic power. And then Asta is shorter, louder, obnoxious, doesn't have any magic power. But instead of having magic power, he's like, okay, well, if I don't have any magic, then I'm gonna just make sure my body's in tip-top shape. So he works out hard as shit. So he's swole as fuck. But he still doesn't have any kind of magic power, so it don't really get him anywhere. And then he was about to get his ass killed, and then out of nowhere, he got what you call a grimoire, which is like a magical book full of spells. And
so this nigga a warlock?
Basically everybody, like once you get a certain age, you get a grimoire. And so got his shit, which got a really rare grimoire that has 4 clovers on it, a 4-leaf clover. And then so Asta didn't get one when everybody else got one, but when was about to get killed, Asta was trying to fight to protect and Asta's grimoire appears out of nowhere, which is a 5-leaf clover. And inside of his grimoire, this sword comes out of it. And so the sword still doesn't have any kind of magic power, but what it has is anti-magic, so it negates magic attacks. So instead of Asta having magic power, fighting against somebody, he has anti-magic where he can negate anybody's attack that tries to attack him. And so his journey is and the sword is big as shit. So if he wasn't so fucking in shape and swole, he wouldn't be able to lift that shit. So nobody can really use it but him.
That sounds like some Thor shit.
Low key, yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
They be hoeing some of these protagonists, bro. Like, damn, I be like what we probably gonna roll into with our group watch. In Blanime, we recently started, and it's a new anime, The Rising of the Shield Hero.
Yes.
And I feel like they hoeing that nigga. I'm like, damn, everybody just be getting, not everybody, but a lot of these protagonists, I'm like, god damn, like, it's just sad. I'll just start off, Lord.
Yeah, I mean, Nay's on episode 4. She's seen episode 4. I've only seen through episode 3.
And the group only seen through episode.
Well, I think Ira has seen episode 4, and then of course I think he reads the manga as well, so he's a little bit further than everybody. But yeah, it comes out every Thursday or Wednesday or something every Wednesday. And so at this point there's only 4 episodes out, but we've been pretty much watching it as a group to see, kind of have some discussion about it and watch it as a total group. So the first 3 episodes essentially is it's a normal 20-year-old guy, living a regular ass lifestyle, and goes and reads a book, and somehow he gets, transported into this world where he's one of 4 heroes, and they have to fight these waves. And so what is his name again?
Let me go to the thing, because I
always
can't
forget
pronounce
people's
none of
names.
their asses. I can't pronounce. His is
Nafumi.
Yeah, what you said.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce that shit.
And then his yeah Naofumi or something like that.
Nafumi.
Yeah, and so he's one of 4 heroes, which he's a shield hero. There's a spear hero. There's a sword hero. And what's the other hero? It's spear, sword, shield, and what?
It's spear, shield, sword, and the last one is hero, the spear, the sword, the bow.
Okay. I knew it was something. I was like, damn, what the fuck is the other weapon? Yeah. So those 3 all have attack power and everything, and so they, they're pretty much the better of the heroes. And then his is the shield hero, which is portrayed as supposed to be the weak one of the 4. And so he's already like, damn, like, why did I have to be the shield hero? But without spoiling it too much, I mean, he gets a shield and everything, and he thinks he's about to set off on his journey to protect the town from these waves of destruction. And he gets put in a really, really fucked up position by a whore.
I have. Okay, I'm not even gonna go there because we ain't gonna have no followers.
Baby, you gotta chill.
Yeah,
she's a whore though.
Yeah, she's man.
She's a
hoe
bitch.
shit.
She's a bitch.
That shit started off on hoe shit from date. Like, as soon as we started, I'm like, damn, they started on one.
Yeah, they definitely started off, because I was like, all right, well, this is interesting. And then he went from being a regular ass dude, like, all right, I'm about to do this adventure, to he became a dark ass nigga. Like, he was like, you know what, man, fuck everybody.
I'm in my own zone, most hated in.
Yeah, he was like, all right, I see what y'all niggas about here in this magical world. Fuck y'all niggas.
Right, and they, what's the place? I forgot what the
town, kingdom was called.
It starts with an M. I can't pronounce that either.
The whole nigga kingdom.
I suck. Y'all just don't know. It's so hard for me to pronounce all of these, like, places, words, names. I practice, and it just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, let me read this plot. Yeah. So now Fumi Iwatani was summoned into a parallel world along with 3 other people to become the world's heroes. Each of these heroes were respectively equipped with their own legendary equipment when summoned. Now Fumi happened to receive the legendary shield, the sole defensive equipment, while others received weapons that capable of attacking. Due to Nafumi's lack of charisma and experience, he ended up with only a single teammate, a beautiful woman, while others had several. Unfortunately, on his second day, Naofumi was betrayed, falsely accused of rape, and robbed by that said teammate. Shunned by everyone from the king to the peasants, Naofumi's thoughts were filled with nothing but vengeance and hatred. Thus his destiny in the parallel world begins. He tries to level up despite his weak attack skills. He meets Baracus, a slave trader, and Baracus shows him a little girl named Raftalia, and he decides to buy her. So yeah, he pretty much was like, man, fuck everybody. Y'all niggas don't believe me. I did not rape that hoe. And I'm gonna get it on my own. fuck y'all niggas. And so everybody else got squatted up basically, and he was by himself. So he's like, all right, well, I need to have somebody that can attack because my shield won't let me to attack people. So he,
which is crazy. Like that boy, that nigga shit was just fucked up from the jump, bro.
He was grinding though, cause that nigga was like, all right, well, I'm
like you said, he went straight savage.
Yeah,
that nigga went straight savage,
he went
like
crazy.
Man, say, like you said, without spoiling it too much, it's definitely a great anime. Glad it was suggested because it's been. That's one that I feel like every week, everybody that has been watching on Rabbit has been interested to like continue to watch.
Yeah.
And episode 4, bro. When you watch episode 4, bro,
I'm watching it tonight because. Yeah, next week we'll probably talk about 4 and 5, but
right.
Yeah.
And these heroes are pulled into this parallel world because they're trying to save it from these waves that come. Is it going to be 4 waves or is it just
I think
12
it is 4
waves? Or that's what I was thinking. Maybe it's 4.
I'm pretty sure it's 4
because of the 4 heroes. And I mean, it's just a lot. That it has a really good storyline right now. Like I said, we don't want to give too many spoilers. It's one that you guys should definitely check out.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique concept for this one because it's like, okay, it's a magical world.
I'm trying to figure out this nigga parents ain't figured out he gone.
Well, you know, I mean, technically he could be in there and time might not be moving where he is. So
yeah, I was thinking that because it sounded like that first episode when they all were in the room talking, it sounded like they came from different times.
They did, yeah.
Like I mean, it didn't really
because they weren't even necessarily from the same, time or whatever.
Yeah, that's what they weren't from the same time. So I was like, okay, that's different.
And he's 20. It ain't like he a little kid. He's 20.
Right, and that's something I appreciate too because usually we watch 10 or 12-year-olds. Right,
yeah.
This nigga's a 20-year-old bum that I wouldn't call him a bum. This nigga's 20 years old, living at the crib. Don't do shit really. I don't even know if he had a job.
He called himself otaku, and I need to look up and see what that meant because I remember him saying that about himself.
He was in school or something like that, or college. I don't know. A nigga was low key like, to me, in so many words, he was trying to say he ain't been doing shit lately, and he's awkward.
Let me see. Otaku, a young person who is obsessed with computers or particular aspects of popular culture to the detriment of their social skills. So he was pretty much like a shut-in. Like a nerdy shut-in.
He was very awkward anyway when we seen him, so that perfect makes a lot of damn sense.
Yeah.
So y'all gotta watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
Check it out. I think I know I mentioned it on Twitter, and we might have shared it with the Blanime podcast account. We probably should tweet when we watch it. Well, it's like giving a spoiler though.
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, shit. We can live tweet our shit. Just like niggas live tweet Game of Thrones. I mean, fuck it.
I mean,
it is what it is. Like, we just gonna have to watch.
You just gonna have to live with it.
Tune in, nigga. Damn.
Right. Tune the F in.
Yeah.
I think if you guys have anything for us to watch or any suggestions, just reach out to us and let us know because we're always open to it. This particular one that we are watching as a group was thrown out as an idea for us to watch by one of the moderators in the group. Yeah,
Ira.
Yeah, and so shout out to you, Ira, if you listen. Yeah. Anyway. I was like, okay, he was very excited about it. We went ahead and gave it a chance because we really wanted to start the weekly group watch again.
Yeah.
And the people who tuned in that first night were very impressed and liked it, and it's been going. This was week 2. Even though we watched 3 episodes, there was 2 episodes out last week.
Yeah.
We watched 2 and then 1 yesterday. But like you said, Crunchyroll's been releasing them. I've already watched episode 4, so
I'm about to catch up.
Right. And I think this season has 25 episodes.
Oh, how you found that out?
I looked it up online. I believe because the manga and everything. I really think it's like 25 episodes that is supposed to go with this season. So we're really just scratching the surface.
I'm here for that thing because Yeah, because I mean, and the dope thing about this one is I think these episodes are like
They're like
30 to 40 minutes, right?
the first episode that we watched was probably like 45 minutes.
It was like 47.
Yeah, probably, like 47, 50 minutes. But now they're only like 23 minutes.
Right. It was all, okay. Well, maybe I'm tripping. I thought they were all like 30 minutes.
I was just gonna say that first one and maybe the second one. No, the second one was probably like 23 minutes too. But the two I watched today, they were 23 minutes, and I was like,
yeah. First episode was 47, and let me see what the second episode was. Okay, second episode was 23,
and then the rest of them like 23.
Okay, yeah, so they were all 23 except for that first episode.
One.
Yeah, that first episode was heat.
Was lit. We was like
this shit went from 0 to 100
real quick.
Quick as
that
shit.
Was something I appreciated too. It wasn't a slow start. I mean, shit popped off the rip. Like,
yeah,
we didn't have to wait for anything, and that's what's gonna keep people's attention.
For sure. And you know, I'm on 3, so you know, I just noticed that his slave, Ralph Talia, she ages quickly. I guess as far as when she levels up.
Ooh, I wanted to say something, but I'm gonna wait.
I mean, you know,
yeah, when you watch it too, we can go back to.
Yeah.
That's that part. I guess her being a demi-human.
Yeah, demi-human. Yeah.
Which that was a you always hear about demigods, I feel like, in certain stuff, but you don't hear about demi-humans.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of looked like a Saiyan. Not really. Okay. She just had a tail, so I just thought that
she's like a fox girl, right?
Yeah.
She's like
something
part
like
fox
that.
or something like that. But yeah, she was dope in episode 3. I'm not gonna go into detail, but yeah, I like her progression as well. They both have really good progressions.
Yeah, they do.
In such a short time period.
They really, really do. The king.
Fuck that nigga.
The redhead.
Fuck her.
The sword. I think
10
it's
times.
The sword hero. No, the spear hero.
No, the spear hero's a hoe ass nigga.
A hoe ass nigga.
Yeah.
The other two just kind of weak and follow behind. Who they think is the quote unquote strongest, whatever. I want to see how they progress.
No, I'm not hitting it. There's nothing to deal with it. Yeah, Nate sleepy.
I'm always sleepy.
But yeah, no, we definitely gonna keep watching Rising of the Shield Hero, and then I guess that'll be like a reoccurring thing that we talk about since we're watching it week to week, basically. Yeah, and then we'll put our input on that one. So yeah, hopefully you guys, if you like us, then hit us up, and we'll send you the link to our watch party that we do every Wednesday about around 8 o'clock Central Time.
Are we gonna move it to Thursdays though? I'm seeing concepts or something.
Well, this is the thing. So on Rabbit, it doesn't show the new episode. This is what I noticed, because I was like, no, episode 4 is already up, and I looked on there and it was only show episode 3. So Rabbit doesn't show the new episode immediately, which I'm assuming that it shows the new episode the next day, versus on Crunchyroll. Like if I was just to pull up Crunchyroll on my phone, episode 4 is there, but on Rabbit it might show just episode 1 through 3.
Right.
So if we're gonna watch it all together, we might just be one episode behind all the time. So I mean, we might have to change it to Thursdays. I don't know. We'll figure it out, because we usually record on Thursdays. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Most people don't be joining us anyway in the group. So like this week,
probably be acting like they going to, and then they don't.
This week it was only 3 of us in there. So
boy, that's why. Look, so that's that. Cause I ain't even going.
oh yeah.
I ain't gonna even do that.
Be nice.
I'm trying, Lord. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf this year. So check us out on Facebook. Like you said, everything that we have associated to us as far as this podcast is Blanime. So the Facebook group Blanime, our Rabbit Watch Party name is Is it Blanime Podcast or just Blanime Watch Party?
Oh, you talking about on Rabbit?
Rabbit. Can they find us? You have to send it out.
I think it's
them.
a closed group, so if you want to join, then we have to send you the link. So I can tweet it out or whatever, but
right. If you're interested, reach out to us. Hit us up, and Mike will get that to you. I know we've posted it in the group, so if you're in the group, it's available to you from there. I'm really excited because I watched episode 4 already. We're gonna wait till next week. Bro, you gonna be happy when you watch it. If you watch it tonight, bro, you gonna end up texting me like, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it tonight, and then I'm gonna text you tomorrow like, all right, so let's talk about this shit. Yeah.
Yes, it's like that. We need to get TJ to watch it.
Yeah, TJ probably like that shit.
Yeah, I think he would enjoy it. I didn't even tell him how far I got on Super. You tell him.
Yeah.
But I think that's.
We're gonna see if you done with Super by next week too.
But I'm.
You about to watch this weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly, I'm 86.
Derek, be ready. She gonna be watching that shit all weekend, bro.
I was watching. What day was you over there? I was just sitting on my. He had the game up. I'm like, I can't hear my iPad. He was like, I was like,
if you don't get you some headphones and hush.
I was like, I'm just gonna go in my room. So you can watch this loud ass game while I'm over here watching Super, and I was still watching the dubbed ones.
Yeah.
At that time, so I really wanted to hear them because.
It's okay. You like I said, once you'll see, like, you know, the story gets so fucking good for the Tournament of Power that you don't even care that it's subbed, and Goku's voice is trash. So. And Gohan too, yeah. You'll be okay. It's too good to just stop because the sub or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So I will have a new story about that next week, y'all, because my goal is to be done and completely caught up within the next week, which is very possible as fast as I've been watching them.
Good shit. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You never finish long animes, ever.
No, so I'm proud of myself, too, because I've really been sticking with it. But it's been really interesting. It hasn't been any, like you said, since I've watched, I think there's been 2 fillers that I know.
Yeah, it's not really.
I literally think it was.
Yeah, it's not really like a whole bunch of fillers in Super, which is dope. That's not something they normally. Because Dragon Ball Z had a few fillers. I guess it wasn't that many, but it's not as much as any typical anime. So I'm proud of them for that too. So
right, just straight to the point.
It's a lot of meat to the anime. A
lot. Every episode means something. And even an episode that I thought was a filler, it wasn't. So I end up really. I mean, I literally watched them all anyway, but I watched it because it led to when Vegeta, like, Trunks and Goten, like, got in the little delivery truck and went to that other world, and then the dude took over Vegeta's body and he started, like, disappearing. I thought that was a filler, so I almost skipped it.
Oh no!
Because I was watching it and it just was like, okay, they went to this world, okay, they fighting. I was like, okay, this ain't gonna really lead nowhere. But I continued to watch it and I was like, okay, well, no, that episode wasn't a filler. It actually led to something else. And Vegeta ass is almost grass.
Yep. As he usually is.
Vegeta always, boy, him and that hairline.
Let that nigga make it.
I do, because I really like Vegeta. He might actually be my favorite character.
Really?
I think Vegeta. I like Goku. Sometimes he be doing too much. Like, he has no sense of, like, respect. Not in a bad way. It's just like he's just so goofy. Like, he just it's like he ain't got no home training.
I just text you that Ichigo Aizen fight. That's what that is.
Okay. It's like
he just 10 minutes.
He don't know. It's just like he doesn't know, and I feel bad that he doesn't know, like, how to, like.
He's like a kid.
Yes, he is. It is, and he has a grandkid.
Yeah.
Like, how? Then what blew my mind? Somebody, I don't know if somebody was kissing or what, but Goku was like, "What are y'all doing?" or "Ew" or something. I think Vegeta was like, "You don't kiss Chi-Chi?" He was like, "No."
No.
I'm like, well, how you had 2 kids? I was like, this Goku be out of here, bro. Like,
Chi-Chi definitely.
Chi-Chi annoying.
She took you while he was asleep. Like, he had no part.
Chi-Chi is annoying. She be fussing too much. I be like, bro, shut up.
Yeah, she want niggas to have a normal job and go to school.
Right.
These
bro,
niggas
Vegeta,
are warriors.
you know what's funny? Vegeta and Goku remind me of niggas who are pursuing rap careers.
Okay.
That, like, they don't want to work, so, like, you know, all Vegeta and Goku do is train, bro. Ain't got no job. they mess with females that got some shit, you know, some little bit of
man.
money on them or whatever, so they get to do whatever.
What's wrong with her?
You don't see it like that, because I promise I was saying, I'm like, the Jeter he don't even attempt to think about a job. What is that? I'm a
that
prince.
That the prince of all sayings. He don't give a fuck about no job. Hold on, Vegeta is low key the GOAT, because not only was he the prince of sayings, he got that shit. His shit's blown up, and then he ended up landing the richest woman on the face of the earth, and got her knocked up twice. He's low key Travis Scott.
Goodbye. See now. I am done, yo. Nigga said he is low key Travis Scott.
Low key Travis
but that
Scott.
actually is a very good comparison.
Yes.
Very good comparison. And I really did enjoy that Future Trunks arc.
I told you it was a good one.
It really was.
See, I think TJ told you for sure that was a good one. Yeah. So that, I mean, I know it was kind of confusing with that timeline shit, but
it made sense. It
yeah.
did. And I kind of like how they implemented, even with all that happening, the Grand Zeno, the future one and the other one.
Yeah, they
like
brought them
Goku.
together.
It's like Goku be fucking up, but that nigga smart too. Cause like how he told him he was gonna bring him a friend, and then you bring him himself.
That was a perfect idea.
Yeah, it really was. I was like, Goku, people be sleep on that nigga, but he be fucking up a lot. He say some dumb shit.
Like when it comes to fighting, he's a super smart fighter. Like he thinks of some shit. Just like you kind of see his
technical.
Yeah, you kind of saw his intelligence whenever he was fighting.
That big dude. Hit. Yeah. When he was picking up on that couple that half second,
the time skip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegeta getting his bitch ass beat.
Boy, Vegeta.
And Goku didn't even go Super Saiyan. He was like, I got your shit figured out. Okay.
Oh, when Hit came back and
yeah.
This nigga Goku be dying a lot too.
Yeah.
Cause that shit, I was looking crazy. I was like, the only reason I'm not sad right now, my nigga, is cause I know I have to still get to the Tournament of Power. So you obviously somehow either came back or this shit wasn't real and we did some shit. And I was like, I don't know, but I know your ass ain't dead. So, but I was like, this nigga be dying, bro. Like, this nigga really be dying. It just come, and that was smart too, how he threw that electric, or threw that, like when Hit killed him, he threw like that.
Oh, when he threw the energy blast and it landed back.
And it landed back on him. I was like, damn, this nigga Goku smart as fuck, but he dumb as shit.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Because he was definitely supposed to be dead again.
Yeah, he was. He really was. That shit was lit though.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this week. We
just want to talk.
Yeah, we just want to kick in and talk about, some shit we on right now and what we feeling right now. So yeah, Rising of the Shield Hero, Black Clover, and then Super, pretty much what we on right now as a unit. So next week, hopefully I should be done with Black Clover by this weekend, and then Nate's probably gonna be done with Super this weekend or next week basically. And then we're going to keep going with Rising of the Shield Hero, a little bit, maybe, 5-10 minutes a week. We'll talk about that.
Right, we'll implement that, and then we'll probably have an actual topic. Again, if y'all have any topics or anything y'all want us to touch on, I don't know, maybe something you've heard us talk about that we've watched, that you've watched, you had questions, you want our opinions on, just reach out to us. But I think Twitter is probably the best platform. If you're not in the anime group, you can still find us on Facebook, Blanime, and we will accept you. Then our Boogie Travel, bro. God, okay.
Yeah, we watching the game right now.
I'm sorry. Please don't. I'm so sorry.
No, it's good.
I couldn't believe he didn't take no. He took those steps. I think I found something. But yeah, what's my Mike's gonna do all the Twitter accounts because I don't know mine. Yeah,
you can find the podcast app at Blanime Podcast, at Blanime Podcast, and then I'm at Unbotherable with a 1 instead of an L, and then Sine is at Sine _, which is SENAE _. Yeah.
I don't know.
Derek is showing her ad name.
He had to show me. I don't know why I keep saying it. Because it was _Sine, and then something happened and Twitter wouldn't let me change it back to that.
Yeah, somebody stole your shit.
They might, but I'm like, bitch, who the fuck name is Sine? Other than me, like, please tell me.
Y'all out here.
Somewhere.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where you can find us, and then follow us on Facebook at just search Blanime on Facebook. I'm thinking we might do an IG eventually.
Yeah. We should probably roll one out.
Yeah, we'll roll one out one of these days. Yeah, we'll just tweet our anime shit or post our anime shit. But that's it for this week. And then thank you guys again for tuning in. This is episode 5. We'll see y'all again next week.
Bye.
Bye. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.